Good evening, and welcome to the CHS Fantasy Football Week 3 recap. 4 out of 5 games were decided by less than 7 points. 3 teams got their first W's. Gonzo wins, Clay Price wins, Hootie Poot Putin wins. Let's take a look at the rankings. In our first matchup, Clay Price's team defeats Cam, Sam, and Eddie 99.22 to 93.10. Clay had the second highest score in the league this week, 40.2 points from the running back position. Clay Price's team had the highest combined output of the running back position for any team this season. I picked up the Indianapolis Colts defense against Jacksonville, and they got me 17 points. I didn't start Russell Wilson. That could have made the difference. Clay Price moves to 1-2, and I move to 1-2. In our second matchup, Beats by Ray squeaks by Tampon Lollipop 98.78 to 96.54. Beats by Ray is averaging the highest score per matchup at 99.67 points. Julio Jones went off on the Tampa Bay defense for 28.1 points. It's the second highest score of a wide receiver this season and the highest score of a wide receiver this week. Matthew Stafford had a season low of 6.44 points for Tampon Lollipop. Tampon left 2 players on the bench with 17 points apiece. Beats by Ray moves to 3-0. Tampon Lollipop moves to 2-1. In our third matchup, Gonzo's Funhouse Gang defeats Car Ramrod 75.9 to 70.58. Gonzo wins. Each team had one starter turn in 0 points. Check your lineups, guys. Both players were already listed as inactive and you started them. Fail. Nick Foles had 26.2 points, so it's the 3rd highest QB score of the week and the 7th highest of the season. Kirk Cousins ranked 2nd in the league in scoring and had the highest output of any player on Car Ramrod's bench for the whole season, 28.58 points. Gonzo moves to 1-2. Ramrod falls to 1-2. In our fourth matchup, Mary's High Flyers defeats the Fourth Reich 72.16 to 67.7. The Fourth Reich was faced with 2 starters coming up with empty points. That's because he didn't check his fucking lineup and didn't know that Roddy White was scratched at 7:15 p.m. And Doug Martin was listed as inactive for week 3. The Fourth Reich got 0.6 points from their wide receivers. That's the lowest combined scoring output for their wide receiver position for any team this week. Tom Brady scored 12.66 points against a projected 18.38 and has now underachieved in every game this season. And I fucking hate him because I have him in my other league. Mary's team moves to 2-1 and the Fourth Reich moves to 1-2. In our final matchup, Hootie Poot Putin defeats Williams' team 103.64 to 93. Hootie Poot Putin had the highest score of the week, and his 10.64 point margin victory was the highest in the league this week. He was led by Matt Ryan with 23.64 points and Antonio Brown with 21 points. He also picked up the Lions defense, who got him 16 points. Williams' team combined for 33.3 points from their wide receivers, which was the highest combined scoring output for the wide receiver position this week. He also had Andrew Luck with 32 points. Andrew Luck is a monster this season. Williams' team gets his first loss and goes to 2-1, and Hootie Poot Putin gets his first victory and moves to 1-2. And now for these stats, the league leaders. At quarterback, Andrew Luck, 80.88 points, averaging 27 a game. Marshawn Lynch, 61.5 points, averaging 20.5 a game. Wide receiver, Julio Jones, 52.5 points, averaging 17.5 a game. Tight end, Julius Thomas, 46 points, averaging 15.3 a game. New kicker, Cody Parkey. It's a weird name. 39 points, averaging 13 a game. And the New England defense, 38 points, averaging 12.6 a game. Okay, now we're going to do the fuck up of the week. It goes to the Fourth Reich for starting 2 inactive players. It's alright, Logan. A guy in my league started Roddy White, and he didn't know he was inactive either. The worst decision to sit is a 3-way tie between me, Russell Wilson, would have got me the victory. Car Ramrod, Kevin Benjamin, would have got him the victory, and Tampon, Deshaun Jackson, or his tight end Bennett would have got him the victory. Manager of the week, I'm going to give it to Pooty Poot Putin. He didn't necessarily start the right players again. I know I saw his post about him, will he ever start the right players? But with huge games from 3 of his players and his defense had the highest score, he wins. Beats by Ray remains undefeated, but only because Tampon started the wrong players and Atlanta got fucked. No, shit. Atlanta was doing the fucking on Tampa Bay's pussy. That concludes the Week 3 recap. I'll see you guys next week. I'm out of here.